Well, hello to all my wonderful YouTube fans. How are you doing today? Well, thank you so much for tuning in today's awesome vlog. If you're curious on what I'm doing in the old Ford Lincoln again, I want to talk to all my fans about some updates about my maple tree in my front yard. It had been hit by lightning 2 years ago, and plus it also has carpenter ants inside of the tree, basically eating away at the dead wood, but not the live wood. But what I am trying to do is to get rid of the carpenter ants out of my tree, for my tree does not fall into the house. And that won't be a very good thing. The reason why is this tree is 100 years old. Or even more years old, should I say. But it is a focus point of my displays for my Halloween and my Christmas decorations. And I do not want to lose this big maple. And I do not want to pay a lots of money to remove a wonderful tree in my front yard. I would have a big ass hole in the yard. But let's go ahead and show you what I mean. Maybe this might help you to understand how to take care of your own trees at your own house. Let's show you. Let's walk up to the big maple tree in my front yard and basically show you the damage what left behind from the lightning strike when the branch has fell down. Let's show you what I mean. Alright then, here is basically my big maple tree. Okay, you see that power pole up there, that power stack? It knocked that power line completely down. Basically, that was 2 years ago, and it severed the power line from the actual house. Okay, this line you see right here is the power line going to my house. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this big giant hole in the maple tree itself. And yes, you can kind of see what I have done. I put some tree pruning tar on it as well to keep it alive. But you can see it came back beautiful, should I say, except for this big giant ugly nasty hole, I should say. But it is trying to heal itself, and it's trying to regenerate itself. But when you got a huge hole like this, it's going to take years and years to re-heal itself. But basically all this here is basically dead. Now if you would lift this open at all completely, you would have a lot of issues, trust me. Say, Chris, your tree is healthy as Snikes. Well, not 100% true. It may look healthy on the outside, but it actually may not be healthy on the inside of the tree itself. Now, if you're going to be using the pruning tool, get some gloves and a very old clothes, because this stuff will basically clean to anything, even your clothes. It won't just come off with just standard soap and water. But let me show you what I mean. Okay, basically, if you kind of see on this side, it looks pretty good, like this, because you don't see a wound on this side, okay? But when you come towards the front of the actual tree itself, you see this big giant hole, should I say. This tree would take about 5 cans of this tar spray, should I say. It's basically, you can get it down at your local Lowe's. Okay, this is very good stuff. to try to preserve your tree. This is actually my third can I'm on right now, because you can see this is a one massive giant hole, should I say. Now it looks very good, it's drying nicely, but it still doesn't look nice without its actual branch on it. But basically, I am trying to protect this tree. I do not want to lose this tree, should I say. But you can kind of pan over here. Okay, you can see how close it is to the house. We don't want that crashing, should I say. But take care of your trees. Say, Chris, it shouldn't take that long for a tree to heal itself. Well, trust me, when it has this big giant hole in it, oh, absolutely, it'll take years and years for it to heal itself, basically. Now, you're gonna say, Chris, what would you do if you ever lost this tree? Well, I'd be kind of disappointed, and I would have to probably dig this tree out and have to plant a whole new one. Now, I don't know how old this tree really is, but I think it's about maybe 100 years old, 200, 300 years old, but I'm not a tree expert, but I know more about taking care of them, but on the ages, I don't know. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tree. I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, she still have some green, you know, full leaves though, coming back, because remember it's kind of cold out here anyways, because she's been struck by the cold temperatures basically. But yeah, I would have to redo this every single year. And basically, I don't know if you can see, but I do have some copper ants in here somewhere, like munching on the dead wood, basically. Now, of course, if you notice right on here, this is all new stuff. It's trying to regenerate itself, basically. It's trying to patch up the hole. But I don't know what you can physically patch this hole with. But basically, I'm just using the pruning tool and basically trying to preserve my tree the best I can. But you're gonna say, yeah, it's okay, I know. Say, Chris, how do you have copper ants in your maple tree? Well, that is a very simple question for you. Okay, if you notice any like little bits of sawdust in your tree, you know you have copper ants eating at the dead wood. Basically, this is the stuff we got down at Lowe's. This is copper ant traps, basically. But I'm not always into killing little insects and stuff. But I don't want the insects killing my tree, because a couple issues. Because it's very close to my house, okay? And the insurance won't pay to remove the tree if it falls. Basically, to remove half of that dead limb, we had to pay out of pocket about $600 to remove half of the fallen limb. But why does my tree have copper ants? Well, that's very simple and a good answer. They get in by any types of little crevices and they start gnawing and making nests and everything else inside the dead tree. Now you're gonna say, Chris, it's been 2 years the lightning strike of your tree. How long is it going to take to heal itself? Oh, it's going to take for years to heal itself, guys and girls. It's not going to be instant of a healing because it's a big, huge mother wound on it. But there you go. There's some updates for you. But if you guys and girls are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Please like, please share. Peace out. We'll hopefully see you in the next vlog. Take care of your trees. Don't get copper ants in them.